What is up, everybody out there in HeroClix land? This once again is Scott Porter. We are back for the 5th and final day of the unboxing series for the Superior Foes of Spider-Man, the new HeroClix set that is coming out in August. The pre-release is happening July 27th, and that following week. I am super stoked for this set. We have pulled some really cool pieces. Definitely a lot of surprises. We've started pulling some of these all-white figures, which I guess I don't know if you paint yourself or if they're just a variant of the sculpts that we already have. We pulled a couple of super rares. We pulled Kraven yesterday, and he is nasty. Speaking of yesterday and the days before, if you guys didn't see the first 4 videos, please go back, watch them, catch up with us. Hopefully we'll pull a chase today. We haven't pulled one yet. We pulled 2 super rares, so we should see at least 1 super rare today. We pulled a prime, Captain Gwen. I'm sorry, not Captain Gwen Stacy. Captain Stacy, Gwen's father. Speaking of Gwen, we haven't seen a Spider-Gwen yet. I'm guessing that she is in this set. Actually, I would bet the house that she is in this set. Whether or not we get her, I don't know. We did pull Silk, who I was super excited about. I love that storyline. I love that character. I know everybody's favorite character is Spider-Gwen. I think that Silk should be getting more attention. She's awesome. She is an awesome, awesome character, and we pulled her, and it was awesome. It was great. I said awesome like 7 times in the last 30 seconds. That's how I feel about Cindy Moon. We pulled Mayday Parker, the Spider-Girl from the big Spider-Verse event. We pulled Ben Reilly. So we pulled some really cool Spider-Man allies. Hopefully we get to see more. And we pulled some really cool villains, a really great version of Shocker, a great version of Electro. Hopefully we see a couple of more of those. So, without further ado, let's get cracking. Okay. Let's see who is in this one. Oh yeah, I said we pulled a Prime with Captain Stacy. We also had Sandman, who has a Prime variant. I don't know who the Prime is going to be of Sandman. I don't know what different Sandman story we could have. The other Prime that we saw was a super rare Prime, Kraven. So there's going to be a Kraven Prime in the super rare slot. Who knows what that is going to be. Alright, let's see. Speaking of classic Spider-Man villains, we have Mysterio here, which I'm very excited to see, who has a Clix FF space that goes with him. Let's see who else we have. We have, oh, yes, it looks like we have Miles. I believe that is Miles there. Very cool. Let's see, we got another Ben Reilly, we got another Cape Killer, we got another Spider-Man. So we got 2 guys to take a look at here. Mysterio looks like he could be a little involved. He actually usually is very involved. So let me crack open that Clix FX base. Let me crack open the cards here, and let's see what Mysterio and what Miles do. I'm real excited to see what Miles does. Very stoked that we have him in this set. So let's take a look. We'll take a look at Miles first. Miles Morales, he has the Avengers and the Spider-Man family keyword. Okay, he rings in at 70 points. Ooh, got an 18D on that first click. Has a trait calling help from the Spider-Verse. All of the Spider-Verse characters have this. Once per turn, for all characters with this trait, when Spider-Man hits an opposing character after actions resolve, you roll a d6. If you roll a 3 to a 6, another friendly character with the Spider-Man family keyword can move adjacent to Miles. Also has a special attack power, Paralyzing Venom Strike. When Spider-Man makes a close attack, hit characters are given an action token. The action token does not deal pushing damage. So it's kind of like a lighter stunning blow. They get a token plus they get damage. Here is his card. And again, if you look around where the photo is of the sculpt there, you can see that's where they put the improved movement for him. It's the front of his card. There's the back of his card. He has improved movement. He ignores elevated terrain. Alright, so there is Miles. Okay. Now we have Mysterio. Mysterio has a trait, but only one trait, actually, so not too complicated, but let's take a look at him with the HeroClix FX base that came with him, just really quickly. Okay, comes in at 60 points. Mysterio has a trait. The trait is called Illusions and Nightmares. Mysterio starts the game with a mist marker attached, so that's a mist marker there for you. And while it is attached, all lines of fire drawn to Mysterio are hindered. Give Mysterio a power action and choose an opposing character within range and line of fire and attach the mist marker to them, removing it from anywhere else. When another character with the mist marker attached makes an attack, the targets can use shape change. If a target can already use shape change, that target can then use super senses. When the character with the mist marker attached hits or is KO'd, attach the mist marker to Mysterio once again. Alright, so has a mist marker, has stealth, and that gives him hindering terrain no matter where he goes. So he's in stealth as long as that mist marker is attached to him. Then, if he chooses to, he's got 5 range. If he hits you with the mist marker and places it on you, then everybody you attack gets shape change. If they can already use shape change, they then use super senses. And constructed, he's going to be a nightmare. You imagine you just pick a bunch of characters that got shape change, put them with Mysterio, and then let him have a field day with his mist token. That's awesome. He has Sinister Syndicate and Celebrity keywords. So there you go. Another great take on a classic Spidey villain. It's like I said earlier in the unboxing series, it doesn't seem to be like an actual specific time frame that they're pulling all these Spider foes and Spider allies from. Strong influence from the Spider-Verse stuff, strong influence from the Superior Spider-Man phase, but also like crazy characters like Nightwatch from the early 90s, or Chameleon, who's been around for a long time. I know he is a big part of the Superior Foes of Spider-Man storyline, but Toxin, who is from Maximum Carnage. So, a bunch of different eras of Spider foes and friends. Oh, looks like we got a super rare here. No chase. We didn't pull a chase this time, guys. Dang. I'm actually really bummed. I was super excited to see what the chases were going to be in this set. The super rares have been varied. We had Chameleon and we had Kraven. We have another foe of Spider-Man as a super rare in this particular run. Let's see what we pulled. We pulled Spider-Man. We already saw him. Pulled Thug. We saw him earlier in the week as well. Stiltman we covered. Ooh, yeah, all right. Death Adder. Never seen Death Adder as a click before. Very excited about that. And then we have our last super rare. Our last super rare is Morlun himself. I was hoping to see more of his family. Hopefully we'll see them in this set or in the future. Verna, I think that's her name. His sister, who has the 3 hounds, which are like different versions of Spider-Man villains from different universes. I definitely want to see her. The twins, even his dad, Solus. There's so much that could be done with Morlun's family. But before we get to Morlun, let's get to Death Adder. Okay. Death Adder, Serpent Society, and Assassin keywords. Okay, he looks really cool. Look at that tail. See that tail? He's got that fin on his hand. He's got that spiked tail. It's really, really cool. Let's see. Death Adder has the sneak attack trait, just like the rest of the Serpent Society. He has a Silent Stalker. Death Adder can use stealth. When Death Adder occupies water terrain, lines of fire can't be drawn to him by non-adjacent opposing characters. Also has a special attack power, claws and tail spikes and poison. Every time I do the long S, there's 3 S's listed there. He's got a lot of S's in this special attack. Death Adder can use blades, claws, fangs, poison, and giant reach of 2. Damage dealt by Death Adder to characters 100 points or less cannot be reduced below 1. So there you go. There you go. The Serpent Society is nasty. That's going to be a fun team to run. They deal damage in a ton of different ways, and they're all pretty deadly in their own right. Plus, they have that sneak attack trait. They can move, they can use phasing teleport, and if they move 3 spaces or less, they can attack for free at the end of that movement. So, I mean, they're pretty wicked. Have some interesting little mobility options and everything. They're awesome. All right, let's look at Morlun. And man, oh, this sculpt is brutal. He is just wrecking a Spider-Man. The Spider-Man looks like bloody and battered and broken. You see the costume, the Spider-Man costume all ripped apart. See the injuries. You see him just punching away. He's got a Clix FX base that goes with it as well. So let's see what Morlun does. Morlun, oh, he's got a fold-out guard, guys. So, oh, wow, yeah. It's because he has a ton of powers on the inside. Like the whole entire rainbow. On the front, we have animal, brute, cosmic, monster, and mystical keywords. He has 2 traits and a special movement power. One trait is draining your life. Morlun begins the game on click number 4, okay, like a lot of vampires do. He's got a wild dial. When an opposing character takes damage from a close attack from Morlun, attach the slash marker to that character, removing it from anywhere else. When a character with the slash marker is given an action, deal it 1 penetrating damage. An action token, not just an action token. Deal it 1 penetrating damage. When that character heals or clears action tokens, remove the slash marker. So they can risk making an action and take a click, or have to take that turn off. Either way, the slash marker in this particular instance is very, very deadly. That's the first trait, draining your life. The second trait, to feed mine. Morlun can use steal energy, traded steal energy. When he does, if the opposing character that took damage has the animal or Spider-Man family keyword, heal him 2 clicks instead. When an opposing character takes damage from his slash marker, heal him 1 click. When he heals in any of these ways, he may heal past his starting line all the way up to the top. He has the special movement power, appearing anywhere in the multiverse the totems are. Morlun can use phasing teleport and sidestep. Give Morlun a free action and place him adjacent to an opposing character within 8 squares that has the animal or Spider-Man family keyword. That's what they do. They hunt totems. I think it was his brother Deimos who was like on one of the planets where everybody's an animal. It's like an opposite Earth where all the heroes are all animals, and Deimos was just there, just devouring just totem after totem after totem. It was a particularly brutal scene in the Spider-Verse. Let me show you his card real quick, the front and the back. He's got a long dial. He rings in at 200 points. The closest thing that I saw in this particular set to just a true beat stick, somebody that maybe if you pull in sealed, you've got a real solid chance to win, because he does have hypersonic speed on that front click and 6. Hold on. His top click, if you get him healed up, he's got hypersonic speed, 19 defense, 13 attack, and 6 natural damage. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Let's see where he starts. He starts with charge, 18 defense, 11 attack, 4 natural damage. But man, he has that traded steal energy. Ooh, he's got that Spider-Man family and animal keyword where he heals for 2 clicks if he hits you with steal energy. Yeah, he is pretty nasty. Well, there you have it, folks. We did not pull a chase. It's the first time I ever did one of these unboxings and didn't pull a chase. I was really hoping to pull one. I hope they're Spider-Man allies, or maybe the rest of Morlun's family. That could be a really cool chase scenario. I'm not sure what we're going to get. but I'm hoping for one of those two. I was actually hoping that we'd get the manga Spider-Man, the Spider-Man, I think is what he called himself. Because he was part of the Spider Verse, or maybe the animated Spider-Man. But we didn't pull them. We didn't get a Spider Gwen. But as I said, I would bet my house that there's a Spider Gwen in this set. There's no way that they would miss that opportunity to put this lady in that set. There's no way they would miss that opportunity. But we pulled some really cool figures, man. We pulled 3 super rares. We pulled 1 Prime with Captain Stacy. We pulled Chameleon. We pulled Craven, and we pulled Morlun himself. All 3 of them are very deadly in their own right. We pulled Toxin. I'm guessing that we're going to have a Carnage. I'm guessing we're going to have Venom, at least 1 version of Venom, maybe 2. Um, so some really cool characters. I bet we're going to see some more classic Spider-Man villains like Vulture or Doctor Octopus. Maybe a couple other Spider-Man like Superior Spider-Man himself. But yeah, I'm really stoked about this set. I'm a very team book oriented type of guy. I usually like to read books that are team based. But in the case of Spider-Man, he's got such great lore. And there's an allure when you're a young kid and you start reading comic books for the first time and you're in middle school or you're in high school and you're seeing Spider-Man do all these amazing things while he's in high school. I wanted to be Spider-Man when I was little, so it's the one book that I read of a solo character for a long time. So I personally am extremely excited. Plus, nobody else has the Rogues Gallery like Spider-Man. The Superior Foes of Spider-Man is going to be a great set just because it's got so many of his villains involved. I think very few characters out there can rival that, especially in the Marvel Universe. I don't think any singular character has a better concert of villains constantly attacking him. I think his Rogues Gallery is hands down the best in the Marvel Universe. So I am excited about the Superior Foes of Spider-Man. I hope you guys are too. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing series. Again, if you're watching on Facebook, you're watching on YouTube, if you liked the video, just go ahead and click that like button. Give us a thumbs up. If you have any concerns or any suggestions on how we could do this better, please feel free to share. I try and stay as involved with the community as I can throughout this whole process. You guys are the reason I'm doing this. And as a fan and a player of the game myself, I hope I'm doing you guys proud. Anyway, I hope to see you guys out there on the battlefield. And until I do, may all your rolls be critical hits.